Today on Eagle Nation News, Ashley Parscale reports on seniors and the reality of becoming an adult. What are seniors' post-grad plans?
Kelly Trin and Cameron Silva head to Rucker Elementary to learn more about Earthkind Gardens. How is the community able to benefit from the Little Green Thumbs?
And in studio, Christina Folsom will interview Caleb Cox and Connor Blassingame about their experience with motocross racing.
All this and more on Eagle Nation News.
Live from Prosper, Texas, this is Eagle Nation News.
Good afternoon, Prosper High School. Today's Wednesday, August 30th. I'm Sola Cantai.
I'm Nico Ray.
And I'm Casey Boston.
So, Hurricane Harvey was a tropical storm and has been upgraded to a hurricane. Casey, you have an update on that hurricane?
It's believed that the hurricane is not quite over and is expected to continue on for many days to come. Floodwater from Hurricane Harvey continues to rise while the food supply begins to fall. Officers are continuing to evacuate as many as possible from Houston as soon as possible.
In other news, Defense Secretary Jim Mattis has announced that transgender troops will be allowed to continue serving in the military, freezing the current policy in order to perform more research on their level of battle readiness.
Senior year marks not only the final year of high school, but also the beginning of adulthood. As Ashley Parscale reports, what varies across the board is not necessarily what senior year means to seniors, but what the end is bringing.
Senior year is a time of decision-making, from choosing a college to trying to decide what comes next after graduation. Let's see if the class of 2018 is ready.
Bill, so what is one thing that you have planned for after graduation?
I'm gonna make cars.
What kind of cars?
Real fast ones.
Good answer.
I plan on going to Texas Tech and majoring in psychology and becoming a pediatric neurologist.
I'm just going to try and get famous by myself, self-made.
That's a good goal.
Bull the boys.
I'm
looking forward to going to college to pursue my career in broadcast journalism.
What college are you planning going to?
I have it narrowed down to about 4, and I'm just going to apply to those 4 and see what happens.
Be a professional bowler and be on the U.S. Olympic bowling team.
Very cool. Do you plan to go to college for that?
Yeah.
What college?
Probably Colin.
Get a degree and make money somewhere.
I'm gonna go to like cosmetology school or something because I really like to do hair.
For those of you who aren't quite sure what you'll be doing after graduation, you still have 270 more days to plan. For Eagle Nation News, I'm Ashley Parscale.
Thank you, Ashley. I know you two aren't seniors, but it's bittersweet to think that this is my last year of high school.
When we come back, Kelly Trin and Cameron Silva head to Earthkind Gardens at Prosper's very own Rucker Elementary.
Interact Club meets Friday during Eagle Time in Mr. McCall's room 2209 to discuss how to help those affected by Hurricane Harvey. There is a mandatory Red Cross meeting for current and new members that want to join on Wednesday, September 13th after school in Mr. Keir's room 2224. UIL Number Sense team meets in Mrs. Patrick's room 1135 Friday during Eagle Time. UIL Computer Science meets in 1252 on Tuesdays at 3:55. Any programmers are welcome to attend.
For tomorrow's
Earthkind is a company whose goal is to make Earth a healthier environment, and they do so through a multitude of different things, one of which is Project Earthkind Garden. The idea behind it is to have a place where elementary students can learn to garden. Rucker Elementary School added this to their list of after-school activities in which many students have taken part of in this past summer.
I think it's very smart of them to have a garden because then when you're talking about plants and different grades and stuff, you can actually go out to see what you're talking about.
So over the year, we try to get them to come out through different classes, but I have been here when a whole class was out here and I asked them what they were doing and they were getting inspiration for writing poems.
No other elementary in Prosper ISD has this, and having the ability to have this land and having mature trees and have just this experience for children is just like icing on the cake.
The garden because we can see different kind of plants and look at them and feel soft ones too.
Prosper was awarded the Texas Municipal League's Award of Excellence due to its gardens at Rucker. Students and citizens of Prosper will continue to benefit from this award-winning project in a variety of ways and will enhance the education and environment for generations to come. For Eagle Nation News, I'm Cameron Silva.
As Cameron mentioned, the garden is not only a way for students to learn more about flora, it is also a way for community members to get herbs and vegetables.
After this commercial break, Christina Folsom will give us insight on Caleb Cox and Connor Blassingame's experience in motocross racing.
PHS Radio with Edge meets Thursday, August 31st in room 1146. We are looking for enthusiastic students who want to become an on-air personality. Currently enrolled in CTE courses is eligible to join DECA. The first meeting is August 31st in room 1245 during Eagle Time. The first PHS Musical Showcase auditions must be shared to Ms. Stevens via Google Drive no later than 4 p.m. on Tuesday, September 5th.
Prosper students have a multitude of unique talents. Here in studio with motocross racers Caleb Cox and Connor Blassingame is Christina Folsom.
I'm here with Connor Blassingame and Caleb Cox. Thank you guys for coming. So can you tell me a little bit about what motocross is?
Motocross is an extreme off-road dirt bike race on a course.
Okay, and so can you tell me a little bit about what goes into preparing for a race?
Yeah, there's many hours of training that goes into it, lots of focus, preparation, and yeah.
All right, so I know personally I would not be able to do motocross, so what's been keeping you going?
My dad, he motivates me every day. I just want to be a national championship like he was.
All right, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you guys for coming. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Christina. Many say a year can go by in the blink of an eye, but it's the memories that last a lifetime. Here with the poll on some of the events Prosper students are most looking forward to is Casey Boston.
Yesterday, I tweeted out asking what events students will be looking forward to in this upcoming school year. Coming in first, 55% chose Friday Night Lights. In second was pep rallies with 22%. Coming in third was homecoming with 16% of the votes. And in fourth was theme days with 7% of the votes. I'm going to have to agree with the majority of the votes with Friday Night Lights, and thank you to everyone who participated. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at Eagle Nation News and turn on our post notifications to keep up with more polls and updates just like this one.
Thank you, Casey. I have to agree with you and the majority of the poll. There's nothing like Friday Night Lights.
While I enjoy Friday Night Lights, I think it's the pep rallies that make the football season the most enjoyable.
And now for a quick sports recap. Volleyball beat Keller yesterday at home in 3 sets.
A few final announcements before we go. There is a National Art Honor Society meeting September 7th after school from 4 to 5:30 p.m. in the cafeteria.
FCA will hold a student leadership meeting in room 2223 during Eagle Time, Thursday, August 31st.
Senior parking passes are ready to be picked up. Please come by Ms. Gustafson's office in the upstairs principal's office before school or during lunches. That's going to do it for our show today. For Eagle Nation News, I'm Nico Ray.
I'm Casey Boston.
And I'm Sola Cantai. Live long and prosper.